Hey guys, I'm Ariane and welcome to my channel, The Minimal Approach. On today's video, I'll present to you this Mekol pattern that's a backpack for kids. I love sewing and I'm always looking for a reason to sew, so I thought I'd do an handmade gift for my nephew's birthday. Let's see how it goes. So this pattern is super easy. You only need 4 pieces, so you need one front, one back for the bag, and you need one front for the pocket, and you need 2 flaps, so one flap for the pocket and one flap for the bag. You'll also need 4 1-inch D-rings, 1.5 yards of 1-inch webbing, 2 1/4 yards of cord, and 0.2 meters of velcro. In this pattern, the first thing you have to do is to create the front pocket. So as you can see, I'm marking the placement lines for the velcro on the flap for the pocket. And then for the pocket, there's another placement line for the velcro, so that's what I'm doing right here. I'm retracing them and placing the velcro on the pocket. Here I'm placing right side together the 2 pieces for the flap of the pocket. You stitch all around, but you leave an opening to put it inside out, so you can have the right side on the outside, and then you can just do a little stitch right there to finish this pocket. So here's the placement line for the flap of the pocket. So you secure it in place. And then using the front pocket, again, we stitch the corners together so that can create more space. After that, what's left to do is that you can stitch the bottom of the pocket on the front bag, and then you just fold the side of the pocket and do a stop stitch to secure it in place. Right there I did something special, so I thought it would be fun to do an embroidery on the front of the pocket, so I did just that. I did an embroidery with the name of my nephew and a little heart, so I hope he likes it. So here you can see the pocket is well secured and there's room on the inside to place small objects. The velcro fits just well, so I'm pleased with this. Now it's time for the top flap. We'll assemble the corner in order to get this shape, and we'll do that for both pieces. Now it's time to secure the velcro on the placement line, and that would be on the inside of the flap. Now, placing right side together for both the flap piece, you stitch all around and you do leave an opening just like we did for the flap of the pocket to turn it inside out. to make sure both the pieces of the top flap stay together, because I was kind of like worried, since the fabric is super thin, that they get split up and it looks bad. Now it's time to fix the top flap on the back piece. Now that this is done, I place the webbing on the top flap where the placement lines are. I also did attach the 2 rings at the end of the webbing, and I did a zigzag stitch to make sure they stay in place. It's time to assemble the bag, so we'll place both right side together, the back and the front piece. And the first seam we do is the one at the bottom of the bag, and then we stitch together the sides of the bag. And after that, the only thing that's left to do is to assemble the lower corner together. Now finish the top edge of the bag, so I folded 6 millimeters of the top edge and did a stitch. After that, I folded again to leave an opening for the cord. Now that this is done, let's pull the bag inside out to see the results. So it looks good. The only thing that I noticed is that the bottom didn't feel very stiff. So I used a piece of cardboard and placed fabric over it just to make sure it stays like at the bottom of the bag, so we have a real like good rectangle surface to place things inside. Even after doing this, I noticed that the bag isn't really stiff. Maybe I should have chose a fabric that was more stiff. So that's a lesson learned for me for this pattern. But overall, I'm super pleased with the result. I think it looks super cute, and I'll get feedback about it very soon because it's my nephew's birthday next week. But actually, we're celebrating him this weekend, so I'll get to see his reaction when he gets it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I've been having another project on my sewing table. It's the ginger jeans. So I've been working on this pattern for the past 2 days. I have to say it's a lot of work. It's my first pair of jeans, and especially for the zipper part, it's been quite the challenge. But I'm excited to show it to you in the next video. So please subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out. And I'll see you in the next sewing video.